An alarm bell will ring when the pressurized gas in a cylinder reaches an internal pressure that is 215% of the maximum allowable pressure. If the maximum allowable pressure is 220 pounds per square inch, at what pressure in pounds per square inch will the alarm bell ring? I'm looking at this 215%, and I want to know what is that as a decimal. So percent means per 100. In other words, that's divided by 100. So moving the decimal point 2 spots to the left gives us 2.15. So what this means is the alarm bell will go off when the amount of pressure in the cylinder is 2.15 times the maximum allowable pressure of 220. Before we do this calculation, let's think. 2.15, that's a little bit more than 2. So this multiplication will be, the result will be a little bit more than twice as much as 220. Twice as much as 220 would be 440. So we're expecting something more than 440. That gets A and B off the table. It should probably only be a little bit more than 440 since 2.15 isn't that much more than 2. I've got my eye on answer choice C. D seems too big. But let's do the calculation and confirm. So 2.15 times 220. One thing that I like to do when one of my multiplication numbers ends in 0 is kind of stash the 0 away for now and then take it into account at the end. So I'll do that over here. 2.15 times 220, and I'll stash this 0 away on the right. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 1 plus 1 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. Add a 0, and the exact same thing happens again. So we add this up, and we get 4730. There are 2 digits behind a decimal point in the problem itself, so the decimal point goes here. But we did stash away a 0, so if this weren't a decimal, we would add a 0 to it. It is a decimal, so that means we're moving the decimal point 1 spot to the right. So that's 473. And our suspicions are confirmed. The answer is C.